Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a frequency table from categorical data that's ordinal in Excel, then make a bar chart and a Pareto chart from that data. Here we have a list of grades. Let's start by making that table. We'll highlight the data and then insert a pivot chart. The data is selected, that looks good. It defaults to a new worksheet because often you'll have an Excel sheet that's just full of data. So it's helpful to organize by starting a new sheet. But here I only have the one variable, so it'll be just as easy to put it on this existing worksheet, and I would like the chart to be pretty close to where my data already was. Okay. Then I want the variable grades to define the axis, and I want that same variable to count as the frequency of the values. Here we have the frequency table as Excel has created it. You'll notice that minus comes before plus. B minus is coming before B plus. That's not how we know things to be. But we can click and drag and reorganize these things. So I will put the B plus ahead of the B's and the C plus. You want to make sure you get the Excel grabber that looks like the moving cursor. And that's going to go right before C. And lastly, here. Not a very good title here. So let's give it a more appropriate name. This is going to be grade distribution. Nice. And yep, we're talking about total counts. Looks good. It can be very useful when working with categorical data to see the categories that happen most often. The graph that best shows this is the Pareto chart. That can be particularly illuminating with ordinal data because we're always used to seeing it in this order, A minus, B plus, B. So really bringing forward the values that happen most often can give us some new insights. So I'll highlight my data and then insert a new chart. It's a statistical chart, the Pareto. We need to have this frequency chart outside of the pivot table. So can highlight it, copy, and paste values. Okay. Might be happier with that format, and there we go. Let's give it a more appropriate title. The Pareto chart puts the category that happens most frequently first. In our case, that's the A minus, followed by A and then B plus. Funny enough, B plus and B minus happen quite frequently, but B itself didn't happen so frequently. It's further down on our Pareto chart. The second component of the Pareto chart is a cumulative frequency distribution line. So it starts with the beginning percentage and then accumulates the percent until it reaches 100%. So that initial class counts for about 30% of overall grades. And if you notice the grades that happen most frequently, those are pretty darn good grades. So if you're taking my class, the odds are on your favor, you'll do well. I hope this helped you learn how to make a frequency table, a bar chart, reorganizing the order of the bars, as well as creating a Pareto chart. Happy studies!